Welcome to The Opinion. Today we're having part 2 on our show on the TV realities. We have the beautiful Zin and the fierce Amanda who are going to give us their opinion on reality TV shows. La fois dernière, ce fut un sujet qui a intéressé beaucoup de personnes et nous avons estimé bien de le refaire cette semaine avec Zin et Amanda. So we're here with Amanda and Zin. And so ladies, I have a quick question for you. I was wondering what kind of TV reality shows you actually watch?
I think I'll be watching the most ratchet shows ever, which are Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. What else do I watch? Bad Girls Club. I started that 2 weeks ago.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Damn, I can't really keep up with them. No.
How about you, Zin?
I haven't been watching a lot lately. I haven't been really able to keep up with any, but I used to really like The Hills and The City and that whole like how many ever seasons they had. I really got into it.
You don't watch the Kardashians?
Sometimes. I don't like.
I'm thinking she's so beautiful. I'm sure you can get makeup tips from this.
They're always on point, yeah.
Yeah, well, talking about that, why do you actually watch these shows that you stated that you watched?
Primarily for entertainment. I feel like it's really entertaining to see them going through their lives and their drama because it's always drama filled for some reason. And I guess it makes you kind of feel good about your own misery, you know, like you have a bad day at work and then you go and you watch that and you're like, oh, well, I'm good. My life is good, you know, not that much drama.
How about you?
Yeah, I think it's nice to get away from your day-to-day routine and you're used to, you know, the same kind of drama in your life. So it's nice to see that even people with more money have more problems.
Yeah.
Mais est-ce que vous ne pensez pas que parfois c'est une mise en scène, justement? Par exemple, dans l'épisode passé, j'ai parlé brièvement de The Hills, où à la fin de l'émission, à la fin de la série, justement, on voyait le background qui se levait, les gens qui sortaient de la voiture, en fait, ils ne conduisaient pas vraiment. Et je me suis toujours demandé, mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, comme mes parents diraient. Donc, est-ce que c'est vrai, est-ce que c'est faux? Qu'est-ce que les producteurs de l'émission voulaient nous montrer?
Je pense que certains épisodes sont mis en scène, bien sûr, mais je pense que ça part d'une certaine réalité et c'est mis en avant et puis c'est mis en scène de façon à ce que ce soit plus propice à la télévision, si tu veux. Mais je pense que le fond en soi est réel. Ils ont vraiment ce genre de drame dans leur vie et ce genre de problème. Mais pour des raisons commerciales et puis pour la télévision, ben, c'est agrandi.
C'est ça, mais je pense à comme Jersey Shore par exemple, je suis pas mal sûre que Snooki est Snooki, comme c'est vraiment sa personnalité, qu'elle est vraiment comme ça, mais c'est sûr qu'ils les mettent dans des situations où ça va ressortir plus, puis c'est ça ce qu'ils vendent, comme c'est ça ce qu'on veut voir, on veut les voir sortir à un club, puis comme...
Absolument, c'est intéressant parce que je ne sais pas si vous vous souvenez de l'émission Jerry Springer, qui était un talk show en fait. Une de mes amies lit actuellement un livre en psychologie qui parle de cette émission-là, entre autres, et où c'est écrit que la personne qui était en charge d'aller chercher les gens justement pour l'émission préparait une liste de questions parmi lesquelles figuraient des questions telles que sur quel médicament êtes-vous, sur quel traitement êtes-vous, et on connaît ces gens-là par rapport à cette réponse-là aussi, donc c'était sous antidépresseurs. Oups, je sais, on rit de ça, mais est-ce que vous pensez que, par exemple, moi d'ailleurs j'avais une fois, juste comme ça, j'avais essayé de passer un casting pour The Real World, et puis ils ont envoyé justement une liste de questions sur les personnalités, tout ça de chacun. Est-ce que vous pensez donc vraiment que c'est un peu tout ça est prescrit presque?
Je pense que justement, si on prend un exemple comme Bad Girls Club, il y a une présélection pour prendre des filles qui ont des personnalités qui vont forcément clasher. Et Et c'est vraiment encore, c'est le entertainment, parce que c'est le divertissement. Ça fait que si moi j'ai ma personnalité et que dans ma personnalité je suis très un rien m'énerve, on va mettre avec une fille qui un rien m'énerve aussi, comme ça on est sûr que bon, à un moment donné, it's gonna get poppin'.
On ne peut pas voir la réalité de comme monsieur, madame, tout le monde. C'est la réalité de Paris Hilton ou bien de Snooki ou bien de Honey Boo Boo, comme des personnes qui sont des caractères comme vraiment différents qui nous intéressent et comme on découvre un peu plus qu'est-ce qu'il y a là, pas juste à quoi on est habitué.
And talking about characters, do you think that some people identify themselves to the people that they see on these TV shows?
I don't think that you can actually relate to those people, but I feel like some people, by watching these shows, they get a big attitude. I feel like they feel like the TV show is becoming reality, and they lose maybe their moral and their respect, and they feel like it's okay to go and snap on somebody's face or to go and snap and be like all loud when it's not a good look. To be really honest, it's really not a good look. And I feel like in our society now, like girls and young women, they become really, honestly, like really loud and ghetto because of all those shows.
It's interesting that you're saying that, because my next question was actually going to be in regards to how do you think that these TV shows actually affect our everyday interaction with one another, the relationship between people. Do you think that at times it does have an impact? You're saying yes, and how about you?
Yeah, I definitely think so, and I think that some people might even live through these characters, or like they'd want to relate to them, they'd want to, live like them, or even if they don't want to admit it, they admire their lifestyle in a sort of way. And I mean, just how you were saying, does it touch our lives? I was looking, promoters on Facebook, and they invite you to events, to clubs, and there was like DTF Fridays or whatever, which is like from Jersey Shore. They always want girls that are DTF, and I'm just like, that just encourages, girls or whoever, people to follow that trend coming from a show, and now at our clubs, and people are supporting that, and like, I don't know, I just don't think that.
Do you girls honestly sometimes feel guilty to watch some of these shows?
Can I really say that on TV? Yeah, I guess I feel guilty to enjoy watching it.
Actually, the only reason why I'm asking is because we've been having this conversation in the past, and we're going to actually have another episode on that. And we had people saying things like, well, these are stupid shows, but they're still watching these shows, which comes to my next question. If you find a show ridiculous or not educational, are you gonna watch it?
Well, that's why I said I haven't really been watching shows lately. I haven't kept up to it. When I was watching The Hills and stuff, I really was just looking at their shoes and cars and their clothes, and it was so nice. And that the new shows are entertaining, it's true, but it's not gonna, like, if I don't have time for it, I'm not gonna really watch it.
That's the thing. I join her in that, and I would say that it's really, you watch that when you really don't have anything else to do. You need to come with your priorities, because I know that there's people that they would say it's stupid, but every Monday they're in front of their TV and they're watching, they're like, oh my god, she did that and she did that. But at the same time, it's like, me personally, it's really, I have my work and my school to do, so I do that. And then if Sunday afternoon I don't have anything to do, well, okay, let me go watch what Evelyn Lozada did this week, or who fought in the Bad Girls Club, you know what I mean?
Alright, so when we come back, we're going to be talking more in depth about TV reality shows. We'll be right back.
Salut, moi c'est Melissa, directrice d'opération commerciale de malaikatv.com, la nouvelle web télé destinée à la diaspora afro-caribéenne. Depuis son inauguration, Malaika TV est la première web télé à recevoir plus de 2000 visiteurs par semaine et un total de 5500 pages consultées mensuellement. Afin de vous aider à vous rapprocher de votre clientèle, Malaika TV vous offre différents types de publicités. Pour en savoir plus, communiquez avec nous au d.opération@malaikatv.com. Je vous remercie et restez à l'écoute.
People's everyday interaction. Have you ever experienced that?
I'll say that I have, because I feel like it impacts the way people talk. You know, because in those shows, people are cursing a lot, and I feel like nowadays it's okay to use like curse word and the F word and the N word, and people don't really have boundaries no more because they see it on TV, and even if you have the little beep, it's still there, and people feel like it's okay. So I did experience it with in my everyday life. I was going through an argument with some lady, and she felt like it was okay to go and use the F word and call me N and call me S and call me, you know, like all those type of words. And I was like, I feel like I'm watching one of my shows, but this is not okay, because it's not a way to talk to people. It's entertaining on TV, but then when you take that and you actually put that into your life, like, what does that make you? Like, go on TV.
Yeah. When that happens, do you tell them take 5?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like yeah, I feel like I'm like, who do you think you are though? Like, chill, take 5. Yeah.
But I mean, like, keeping with the Kardashians, like, they make you feel like on a Sunday afternoon at 6 p.m. you have to have like full makeup, high heels on in the kitchen, while like cooking dinner. Like, that's not real. Like, you're in PJs and your hair is messed up, and no one looks like that. But it's true, you do have like these shows set up expectations, but that's why we watch them. Like, that's what sells. It's because they are so different. They are so outside from our reality, and I think there's that certain boundary that has to, you know, people have to realize that to a certain point it is stage and it's not how.
Absolutely. So then you would say then the best thing to do when we watch TV reality shows, because the shows that we talked about are like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, The Hills, The City, and all of that. But there are actually shows out there like Dragon's Den that show you how to present your business idea to people. There are other shows that can be interesting. There's a show like 16 and Pregnant. And in the past show, they were saying how like that does affect some young girls to the point that they want to get pregnant to be able to go on these shows. So I think that it's about being able to look at it with a certain regard critique. I don't know what you think about that.
Absolutely, I'm shocked that girls would want to get on that show. I mean, when I watch it, I'm like, I never want to be pregnant, so I'm 40. Like, it seems so hard, and you.
But if you get pregnant when you're 40, that's not gonna be good. You want to see your kids grow, you know.
I feel like it's sad to see that the reality shows that actually show you something and like makes you like a better person in life and like give you advices are not as popular as the one that are really like violent and really like you know, like really high maintenance and stuff like that. Because when are we gonna see a show 18 and graduated? You know what I mean? Like, we're never gonna see that on TV.
Well, we can see Kanye's high school dropout.
I guess we could, and I feel like it's sad because those shows, and I will say even myself, I'm not really gonna go on my TV and like watch a show about how to build my business. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'll take a book and I'll read about it, but TV is really like entertainment for me. So it's sad, but it's.
But I still believe that if we look at it with like an open mind, and you look at a show like the Kardashians, and you don't just look at the girls or what they're saying, or Scott Disick and he's whatever, you know, but like it can also give you like a little boost to, hey, I want this car, I want that, but I don't want this attitude. So I'm going to work hard at getting to a point where I can get this and that.
Of course,
you know? Right?
I think that you take what is good from the show and then what is bad really stays in your TV. That's really how I feel, because I feel like it's not okay to go and clap on my face.
All right, so you heard it here. You take the good out of whatever you see on TV and you make the best out of it. I think that that's the best way to watch a TV reality show, en gardant toujours un écart et en se mettant en tête que c'est pas notre réalité, mais celle des autres. On apprend toujours des erreurs des autres. C'était l'opinion. We'll see you next time.